All right, so I'm here with Tara, who's been coming into our office for a couple months now. And so, Tara, basically, the reason you got checked with your husband as a patient here, and you understood that was important to get your spine checked. Is that true? Okay. And so, tell me about kind of what was going on before you came into the office.
Well, I was having just a little bit of upper back or upper shoulder and neck pain. Nothing big. I mostly wanted to get checked because I wanted an X-ray just to see what was going on.
Right.
And so I didn't have a whole heck of a lot of issues. Well, I didn't think that I did that pertained to my spine, but after being adjusted, I did notice that I had a significant change in my menstrual cycle, which I didn't think was possible or had anything to do with my spine. Because
in fact, you never even mentioned it to me when we first started. We did your history. You never even mentioned anything issues about it. So talk about that, because you had some really big. What was that? What was going on with that? How would you describe those symptoms and issues you were dealing with in regards to that as your menstrual issues?
Basically, my whole life of
So
having
18 years, you said, right? Basically.
Yes. I would have severe cramps for about 3-4 days a month, and it was just incredibly painful. I would stay home from school in grade school and in high school and stuff because it hurt so bad. Because same thing through college, working, it was just miserable, and I would take kind of a cocktail of painkillers, and I would take like 2 Advil, 2 Aleve, and 2 Tylenol at a time, just because I wanted to cover my bases of getting the pain taken care of.
You said you were taking like 18 to 20 pills a day. Is that?
Yeah, I would take about 2 of each every 4 hours. Sometimes I would space them out from 3 hours to 5 hours. Like it was a lot, but it helped me with my pain, but it kind of made me tired and not being able to focus.
And so you were missing work. I mean, pretty much every month you'd miss some work. Is that true?
Not necessarily work. When I was working, I was trying to be a better employee than that. But at school, I remember in high school, completely just staying home for a few days because I literally wanted to die.
Yeah, and you said that the pain got so bad that there's times where you would actually vomit.
Yes, I would vomit. I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. It would hurt so bad. I would find a position that was okay to lay in, take a bunch of pain medication, and then just go to sleep.
Okay, so you never mentioned any of those things to me. We started to adjust you, and this after 18 years of this, you started getting adjusted. Tell us what happened after that.
Well, my first menstrual cycle after I started, which was in February, I didn't have any cramps. I didn't have any pain, and it was nice but kind of scary because I was like, what's going on? And since then, it's continued to not have any pain when I have to go through my menstrual cycle. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing for 18 years of having that, and just taking the pressure off your nerves, your brain can communicate with your body, and then and the biggest deal is what has that done for your life in terms of your that time of the month now, spend your difference with your relationship with your husband and your work and things like that.
Well, first off, I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to kill other people because I'm not in pain. And it wasn't, I got diagnosed with PMDD because I went to my OB regarding the issues, and I wasn't having aggression or being anxiety or uncomfortable due to any kind of mental illness. It was more because I was just in so much pain and I could not get a hold of it.
Yeah.
So they put me on Prozac, and I stopped doing that. I took myself off of it, which is probably not good, months before, just because I didn't like the way that made me feel.
Right.
And I'd rather have dealt with the pain than just feel like I was a zombie.
Yeah, plus the side effects of those medications. And so there's people out there that maybe don't even have any symptoms, but obviously are having severe symptoms. What would you recommend to them in terms of chiropractic care and getting their spine checked?
Well, first off, I would have no clue before this that there was any correlation between my spine being out and having a painful menstrual cycle or anything else. But going through the education portion of what parts of your spine connect with what parts of your body, And if there is out, even being out on my lower back or whatever correlates with, you know, your ovaries or
yeah, uterus and your ovaries, yeah.
Yeah, anything that deals with that, I would have had no clue.
Yeah.
I had no clue, and now that I do, I'm like, what else has been
Right.
have I been in pain for that I didn't know had any correlation to my spine?
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. We really appreciate that.
No problem.